What's up, Laker Nation? It's your boy Dtlf here for the halftime show, man. Oh my God, my stress continues to build. I can't take this, guys. It's really frustrating. We came out with a sense of urgency. We get out to a 10-point lead, and then we start slowing down in the half court. At some point, the coaching staff or somebody needs to tell these players to keep up the pace. This is freaking pathetic. I'm this close to just going off, man. I'm this close. This is ridiculous. We are making the opposite of a case for ourselves here. And it's not good, guys. It is not good at all. Really frustrated, guys, with this effort and just the IQ, the basketball IQ. I mean, Randall going 1-on-4. KCP throwing up isolation brick shots. Man, this is really stressful, guys. This is not at all what we needed to see from this team going up against Paul George and the Thunder. By the way, Paul George, magnificent. To those of you who say that trading Julius is too much for Paul George, you guys are ridiculous. All right, Paul George is worth him, Jordan Clarkson, and another player. I don't care. This guy is insane. He's slicing through the whatever you want to call poor excuse of defense that we don't have. I don't know why Randall continues to play center when Steven Adams is going to eat him alive on the offensive rebounds. And, you know, when they slash and we don't have that rim protector, they're just dashing us up, man. We can't stay in front of nobody. KCP's over gambling on every single play. Russell Westbrook eating him alive. He started off good, and then, again, they lose momentum, and boom. Leads are horrible for us. Every time we get leads, we start getting complacent. We stop playing with that sense of urgency. We slow down the pace. God, we miss Lonzo, but oh my goodness, guys, this is just so stressful. It's heartbreaking to watch. I don't know how Magic Johnson doesn't, you know, gear up and just come out to the floor at this rate. If I was him, I'd probably gear up and just go out and just push everybody out of the way and say, move, this is how you play basketball. But I'm getting fed up with this, guys. I don't know what we're going to do at this rate. This is our chance to shine and show Paul George why he should come here. And we're not doing that. We're failing. Matter of fact, we're showing Paul George why he should not come here. And that's exactly the opposite of what we needed tonight. Especially after the recent comments made. I mean, you hear his interview. He talks about it's such an honor to play here. This guy's Laker material. But if we play like this, we're going to scare the man away. Oh my goodness, man. My heart is just dropped to my stomach watching this. We started off really well, but I was afraid, and I knew it. Once we get a lead, complacency. And Russell Westbrook, I hate this guy, man. He's such a prick. He's making it his own mission to make sure that Paul George doesn't come over here. Him and Carmelo Anthony. All of a sudden, Carmelo Anthony's Mr. Efficiency, and he's shooting lights out. Right, like he ever does that in his career. It's tough, guys. My blood pressure is boiling, man. I cannot believe this is how he came out tonight. But you know what? It might be a ploy from Jordan Clarkson and Randall to come out like this because they don't want to get traded. You know, maybe they want to give away the game and say, hey, this is why you shouldn't come here, Paul George. I don't know, man. I just think it's ridiculous when they go 1-on-4 and they just throw up some brick stuff and then they don't get back defensively. Even when Julius Randle's at the rim to protect it, he doesn't even jump, guys. And you guys don't want to trade him for Paul George. Come on. Come on. You see what Paul George is doing. He's having his way, getting in the lane, creating for people, finishing around the basket. He's an amazing player. This is who we want. This is who we want right here. We want a star. All right, this is what we need. Enough of mediocrity, man. Randall's doing okay, not on the defensive end. Not on the defensive end, man. He doesn't rim protect for nothing. He should not be a center. He's a power forward. He's a power forward. Why is Luke always thinking that small ball works? It's not going up against Steven Adams. We're going to get exposed. That's why they keep getting all these offensive rebounds. It's annoying. You know? It's crazy, man. It's annoying, but we'll see what Magic does. Again, it's tough. This was our night to shine. Hopefully in the second half we can fight back, but it's not looking very promising. I mean, like I said, I knew Westbrook would be on a mission, but Carmelo Anthony joining the party again? Oh my goodness, man. He turned back the clock. He's looking like Denver Nuggets Carmelo Anthony right now. We can't do nothing to contain him. They even got Raymond Felton, no neck, looking good, guys. We have no neck, looking good. Think about that. Brook Lopez came in, provided some offense. We'd be lost without those crazy threes he threw up. But it's crazy, man. Like I said, this is not at all what we needed, but this is what we're getting. I don't know what Magic is gonna do now, especially if Paul George changes his mind. What is Plan B? DeAndre Jordan, DeMarcus Cousins, LeBron James? I don't know. We're looking atrocious, man. We've been losing so many games. We're desperate at this. We're desperate for a win, and we can't get it. KCP is just a bum. Straight up garbage. Straight up. He makes us worse. Josh Hart should be starting over him, but again, Luke, curly-haired Walton is acting like a little girl and doesn't want to man up and make the proper decisions. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Sam Presti is going to keep Paul George till the summer, especially we looking like this. We're making the opposite of a case for ourselves. It's ridiculous, man, but we just got to stick with it, see what happens, unfortunately. This is really bad, though, man. This is not good for us. Not good for us at all. We desperately need wins. We are the worst team in the West right now. Even the Phoenix Suns have 15 wins. Think about that. Phoenix, Arizona. Why are people hating on Ingram? I don't know, man. People are just desperate. They're desperate for wins. I don't know. That's why they're hating on him. I mean, they shouldn't hate on him, but we do need to start in the worst of ways. Bad, We are looking like the doormat Lakers. I agree. We need Boogie and Paul George. I would start with Paul George and try to get Boogie in the summer because I don't think the Pelicans would trade Boogie yet. But again, maybe Paul George is not going to move. They keep looking like this. But I knew it. Westbrook's going to come in with that mentality, try to, demolish us and make us look puny. That way Paul George would want to stay on his team. He's the enemy now, man. Westbrook is one of the players I hate the most now because he's a LA native and he chose to stay in OKC. Congratulations to him. But now he's ruining our opportunity and our chances to get a star here. I hope we can still land him, but if not, I'm going to be ticked, man. At Westbrook, too, because he's making that happen. He's good, though. Westbrook is good, man. I always felt like he was on steroids because he's the nonstop engine. It just doesn't make sense to me how somebody can run up and down so much. Somebody should drug test him or something, man. Seriously, even in overtime. You ever seen Westbrook in overtime? Westbrook in overtime is unbelievable. He's the only man in the court running in overtime. Oh, and the turnovers, man. The turnovers are just atrocious, guys. Atrocious. But we'll see, man. Again, we'll see. I definitely cut Ingram some slack. I'm not even mad at Ingram, but just overall, the way the team is functioning, the rotations, the coaching, it comes down to are we going to land a star or not? And we'll see. Right now, it's not looking promising. We really needed this game. We really seriously needed this game, man. A lot of teams hate Westbrook. I'm serious. I don't hate on Westbrook. He's really good, but there's no explanation for his energy. Where does that come from? I mean, I've seen him in double overtime out hustling Joel Embiid, and I'm like, what? Joel Embiid is tired on his legs. Somebody should drug test. I don't think they do enough drug tests in the NBA. There's something's up with Westbrook. He always looks angry to me. That to me says, PEDs. That to me says steroids. It's not hate. Again, if he's not using steroids, he's not human. But I don't know. I'm telling you right now, just look at his attitude. He's always mad at the world. Steroids. All this extra energy, steroids. Running up and down. Doesn't get tired. Doesn't breathe hard. I don't know, man. Just saying. But we're going to keep our head up and keep, rolling forward. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough at this rate. Hopefully they don't blow us up by 30. If they do, oof. Dan, KCP, Clarkson, and Randall need to be out of LA. They can't handle the pressure here in LA. I just think Randall's really good, but he does force up too many things at times. At this point, Dan, for us to get All-Stars, we're going to have to deal with our favorite players being removed from the squad. You know what? I'm starting to believe it now because it's going to be tough. Yeah, Russ has the Mamba mentality on steroids. Nah, he's good. I'm not hating on Russ, man. I'm just upset. I'm just upset. Russell Westbrook, man, he's a beast, but oof, it's tough. It's tough, man, because he's impeding the Lakers' future right now. He's in the way, you know. He's trying to prove his point, make a case. And anybody, do you think he trains his ass? He probably does. He probably trains his ass off. I mean, but at the same time, I've never seen a player like that, man. It is pretty spectacular. He never runs out of breath. He just keeps running. He's like a choo-choo train. He just never stops. But we'll see, man. I'm just upset, honestly. Take back what I said about Westbrook. He is one of the best players in the league. He deserves all the praise. So it's just tough. It's tough, man. It's tough. You know, seeing a player like that kill your team year after year. Then I'm sorry to say is, but I'm about to reach the remote control to get the TV and sock Luke Walton. Wait, what was that? Sock the heck out of Luke Walton. Oh my God. Change your Android phone, Dan. Android phone, I don't know what you're talking about. Dan, should we trade Ingram? Nah. I still want to keep Ingram, but I wouldn't be shocked if Magic did it because this team is just falling apart, man. I don't understand. Our defense went from top 5 to, I don't know, top 35. There's only 30 teams in the league, but we look like the worst of the worst. It's tough. It's tough, man. It's been a tough season, and it just continues to get worse. But anyways, that's going to cut it for me, man. Sorry for the negativity, but I'm just really upset, guys. Hopefully we can turn this around the second half. I'm starting to doubt it. But we'll see what happens, guys. Anyways, hang in there. Catch you guys in the post game. Hopefully, you know, it's a different tune to my instrument. We'll see. All right, guys. Let's tune back in and see what happens.